Why didn't you bathe Sarah?
What? That's extremely messed up.
Huh? Like she hadn't been bathed in days. Please tell me you gave her a shower.
I didn't know how to, do it right. She doesn't shower herself yet, and I wasn't about to get in there with her. That's weird.
You are her father. She is your own daughter. She doesn't know how to shower because she's 5. You're her father, not some sketchy neighbor babysitting.
That's exactly why I stayed out. I didn't want to cross a line or make her uncomfortable.
Are you listening to yourself? She was crying when I washed her. She said you told her to be a big girl and figure it out.
I thought she could try. I left the water running and towels out, and that's enough at her age.
No, it isn't. Her had dried pee stains and she had crumbs stuck to her back. There was a spider in her pillowcase.
I didn't see any spider.
That's your takeaway?
She didn't say anything. She just stayed in her room mostly.
Because she was scared, because she was dirty and hungry and confused, and you treated her like she was your roommate. Actually, no. You wouldn't ignore your roommate's hygiene for 4 days straight.
You don't get how hard this was for me. I'm a man. She's a little girl. The optics are terrible.
She's your daughter. Not a stranger, not a liability. Your kid.
I'm not trying to be some creep. I just didn't want her to grow up remembering her dad scrubbing her in the tub.
What she will remember is her dad ignoring her, letting her sleep in dirty pajamas with crusted ketchup on her neck, brushing his teeth while she sat on the floor asking if she was allowed to eat yet.
She was fine. She had cereal.
Cantina app, I want to talk to Roastbot.
Ready to roast? Who's the target?
My husband who ignored our 5-year-old daughter when I was away for 5 days and won't bathe her because it's weird. Roast him hard.
You left our daughter dirty and confused because your masculinity is so fragile it breaks under a faucet. If fatherhood makes you uncomfortable, maybe you should have kept it in your pants.
Thank you, Roastbot. You left our daughter dirty and confused because your masculinity is so fragile it breaks under a faucet. If fatherhood makes you uncomfortable, maybe you should have kept it in your pants.
That's enough.
Whatever, try the Roastbot on the Cantina app. It's free. She is crying her eyes out saying you didn't even feed her.
I ordered pizza. She is dramatic.
And just left it by the door. She told me she thought she was in trouble because you wouldn't speak to her while handing her food. Do you understand how messed up that is?
I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I didn't want to mess her up.
You are messing her up with silence, with neglect, with fear. You're so afraid of being perceived. A certain way you forgot to actually be there. You're not a monster, David, but you're a coward.
Don't talk to me like that.
I have to, because she couldn't. She shook when I hugged her.
Stop. Emily, you're being cruel. I'm doing my best.
Your best smells like rotten milk and dried sweat. Your best left a child feeling unwanted in her own home. You think you're protecting her? No, you're protecting yourself from discomfort, from effort, from basic goddamn parenting.
Fine. So I'm not perfect, but this doesn't mean you get to throw away my dignity.
Dignity? You stood outside the bathroom door while your daughter cried in her own filth. And you're worried about your dignity?
You're throwing away years over this. Over a couple of days where things got overwhelming.
No, I'm throwing away the illusion that you were ever ready for fatherhood. You didn't fail as a husband, you failed as a dad, and that's worse.
You need to calm down.
She had rashes, David. I asked her what happened and she said, I don't think daddy wants me around.
Stop. Stop! Don't do this.
She's 5, and she already feels like she's a burden to her own father. You know what's sick? Now I understand why you never wanted to hold her as a baby. Because deep down, you didn't want to be close to her. Because your head is messed up in ways I can't even begin to fix.
You're hurting me on purpose.
No, I'm just not shielding you from your reflection anymore. Divorce papers will be at the door tomorrow.
You're being irrational. This is overreacting.
No, what's irrational is thinking you can abandon your child in her own house and call it love. Get out and don't come back without a lawyer.